Hello everyone, back again with movie and tune recap. Today, I am going to explain a historical K-drama full of secrets, tragedy, and hidden royalty, titled The Tale of Hwarang. There are actually 20 episodes in this drama, but in this video I will explain episode 2 and 3. Spoilers ahead, so watch out and take care. The episode begins with Moomyung stepping in to protect his best friend Mak Mun from a violent beating. He draws a circle on the ground and warns the nobles, "Your law says to kill lowborns who enter the city, then my law says I'll strike down any noble who steps into this circle." Meanwhile, in a nearby storeroom, the hidden king Samukjong corners Ro, but not for the reason she expects. Instead, he asks her to tell him a story to help him fall asleep. Ro is offended at first, but agrees after he throws her a bag of coins. While Ro nervously tells her story, holding a candlestick for protection, Samukjong falls asleep and slips into a nightmare. He sees his mother, Queen Regent Jaiso, sitting on the throne that should be his, scolding him like a child. He wakes up to find Ro snoring beside him and laughs, and in the end, he is the one who was scared. Outside, the fight continues, and Moomyung refuses to use a sword and instead defeats the bully with just a blunt club. When no one else steps forward to fight, he helps Mak Mun up, and they walk away together. Mak Mun jokes that he could have handled it himself, typical best friend teasing, but trouble is coming. Meanwhile, Queen Regent Jaiso hears that someone saw the king's face, a crime punishable by death, and sends soldiers to find Mak Mun. At the same time, a merchant tells the healer Jigong, Ro's father, that he saw someone wearing a necklace just like Ro's. It's the same necklace Jigong's missing son used to wear. Jigong is deeply shaken. Later, in the woods outside the city, Moomyung and Mak Mun stop to rest. Moomyung feels dizzy again, a strange illness he has been struggling with. Suddenly, a rider charges toward them. It's Hyun Chu, the queen's guard, sent to kill, and Moomyung tells Mak Mun to run, but it's too late. Hyun Chu attacks, and slashes Moomyung, then goes after Mak Mun. Bleeding and desperate, Mak Mun falls on top of Moomyung, smears his blood on his friend's face. Half-conscious, Moomyung sees two men in royal robes standing over him. One of them wears a blue and gold robe with a dragon-headed bracelet. Moomyung hears someone say, "He killed him," and then everything goes dark. Somehow, both Moomyung and Mak Mun survive, and Moomyung carries Mak Mun back toward the city, refusing to leave him behind. They collapse under a tree, where Jigong finds them, and when he sees the necklace around Mak Mun's neck, he realizes the dying boy is his son. Mak Mun struggles to speak, remembering a happy day with his father. He reaches for Moomyung's hand and dies. Moomyung cries out his name as Jigong breaks down in tears beside them. At dawn, Jigong carries Moomyung back to the city and buries Mak Mun beneath a stone cairn. Meanwhile, Ro wakes up at the club, unaware of the tragedy. He rushes home and is shocked to see her father covered in blood. He tells her he has a patient and warns her not to go inside. Inside, Moomyung is barely clinging to life, but Jigong manages to save him. 5 days later, Moomyung wakes up, haunted by nightmares. When he learns that Mak Mun didn't survive, he's filled with guilt and blames Jigong for not saving him. Jigong gives Moomyung a travel pass and clothes meant for Mak Mun, saying that the laws of this country are cruel and unfair, but Moomyung no longer cares about the law, he wants revenge. He falls into deep grief until Ro enters the room with food. She doesn't know who he is, but Moomyung realizes she's the sister Mak Mun always talked about. She's kind, just as he said. Seeing her gives Moomyung the strength to keep going. He kneels at Mak Mun's grave and makes a promise. Back at the palace, Queen Regent Jaiso sets a bold plan in motion to form a new group of elite warriors called Hwarang, handsome, noble young men trained to protect the hidden king. Posters are put up across the city, catching the attention of young nobles like Ban Ryu, Suho, and the cheerful Han Sung. Though the royal council objects, the queen stands her ground, and to their surprise, she agrees to a condition: the king himself must approve the plan. It's a clever move meant to draw the hidden Samakjong out of hiding. Meanwhile, Aro is secretly hired by a merchant to spy on the noble sons and help choose the best candidates for Hwarang, and unaware of this, Mumyang is also in the city, buying a sword. While walking through town, Mumyang spots a man wearing a blue robe and a dragon bracelet, who turn out to be Samakjong. Samakjong meets with Aro again and warns her that someone is following him, and just then, Mumyang appears, furious and ready for revenge. He yells that Samakjong killed his friend. Samakjong remembers that night, he had tried to stop the killing, but Mumyang doesn't know that. The two get ready to fight. Mumyang lunges, but his sword stops, just inches from Aro's throat, and the episode ends. Episode 3 begins with Mumyang on a mission to find the man he believes killed his friend Mak Mun. In a room filled with screens, he suddenly attacks, thinking he has found his enemy, but instead, he sees Aro, who looks shocked and scared. Mumyang, who is confused, steps closer and Aro backs away nervously, and just then, Samakjong appears and attacks Mumyang with his sword. They engage in a fierce sword fight, but Samakjong eventually escapes, leaving Mumyang wounded. Mumyang then finds a dragon head bracelet that Samakjong accidentally dropped, something only a king can wear. Meanwhile, Aro struggles to stand after the fight and watches as Mumyang walks past her. Samakjong meets his bodyguard, Pa-o, and talks about losing his special bracelet. They overhear people speaking rudely about the king, and Samakjong quietly reflects on the need to hide his true identity. Elsewhere, Aro brings a book of notes to Hwarang. The book contains information about the noble sons of Silla. She gives a quick summary of the key young men in the capital. Yeowol, a charming and beautiful young man of royal blood who isn't interested in power. Ban Ryu, smart and handsome but cold, the son of Master Hong and politically opposed to the Queen Regent. Suho, strong but has terrible flirting skills, his family supports the Queen Regent. Hansung, calm and focused, with a complicated family background. Aro leaves Samakjong out of the list, thinking it's safer if no one knows who he really is. Back home, Mumyang arrives at Aro's house, injured and confused. Her father, Jigong, tells Mumyang to take on Mak Mun's real name, Sunwoo, so he can stay hidden in the capital. Mumyang is angry and unsure, but Jigong convinces him it's the only way to survive. Aro struggles to believe Mumyang is really her brother, but a scar on his neck makes her think he might be telling the truth. That night, Mumyang remembers Mak Mun's words and feels the weight of pretending to be him. The next morning, Aro and Mumyang, who are now going by Sunwoo, have an awkward breakfast. Aro worries that she might have flirted with him while drunk, before knowing he was supposed to be her brother. Meanwhile, a dangerous gambler is still hunting for Sunwoo, believing he can track him down through a necklace. Samakjong watches Aro from a distance and pretends to be sick when she confronts him. They share a tense moment while talking about the upcoming royal procession, an important event where the king is expected to appear, though he usually doesn't. At court, tensions grow as different factions argue over forming the Hwarang, a group of young nobles meant to strengthen Silla. The Queen Regent insists on holding the royal procession to show the king to the people and maintain royal authority. Meanwhile, Hwarang secretly plots rebellion. He sends hidden messages to Ban Ryu and Suho, stirring up conflict between rival families. On the day of the procession, Sunwoo sneaks into the crowd and spots Hyun Chu, the man who killed Mak Mun. Filled with rage, he attacks but is quickly overpowered and captured. The Queen Regent orders his execution, but Jigong steps in, claiming Sunwoo as his son and begs for his life. In a tense standoff, the Queen Regent turns her threat toward Jigong, warning that the father will suffer for the son's actions. Sunwoo begs her to spare his family and take his life instead. Later, Sunwoo is imprisoned, and the Queen Regent coldly warns him that his fate will decide the safety of his father and sister. Outside the palace, Aro waits anxiously, and when Sunwoo is finally released, he collapses into her arms. Okay guys, that's the recap of episodes 2 and 3 of the amazing drama, titled Hwarang. The next video will cover episodes 4 and 5. Thanks for watching, see you in the next video.